Question number 1. When a force F applied to a wire of length L, which is fixed at one end, the wire extends by X. The tensile strain of the wire is, choice A, the extension X divided by the length L, choice B, length L divided by the extension X, choice C, the applied force F divided by the extension, and choice D, the product of force F and the extension X. መጀመሪያውን ጥያቄ እንደሰራችሁት እርግጠኛ ነኝ። አሁን ደግሞ እስቲ አንድ ላይ አብረን እንስራው። የመጀመሪያው ጥያቄ ስቴት የሚያደርገው if a wire of length L which is fixed at one end is exerted by a force F on the other end. It's fixed on one end, but a force F is exerted on the other end so that the wire will extend a certain length change in L, and it's called X. The original length of the wire is L naught, and L naught is given as L. መጀመሪያው ዋየሩ ላይ ፎርስ ኤግዘርት ከመደረጉ በፊት የነበረውን ኦሪጂናል ሌንግዝ ምን ብሎ ሰይሞታል? ኤል የሚል ስያሜ ሰጥቶታል። ፎርስ ኤፍ ኤግዘርት ሲደረግ ደግሞ ኤክስ ያክል ሌንግዝ ጭማሪ አለች ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ስትሬን ምንድን ነው የሚለውን ነገር just to revise, whenever a force is exerted on a given area there will be a stress. Stress means force to a given area. There might be different category of stress. It can be tensile stress, shear stress, and the pressure itself is included in the stress. Okay? Whenever we have a stress, there will be a strain. Stress and strain are directly proportional under proportionality limit. Okay? So when you exert force to area, there will be stress. And whenever we have a stress, there will be strain. Now we are asked about strain, okay? Strain is defined as the change in dimension to original dimension. The change in dimension to original dimension. There can be different dimension. We can take area, we can take length, as well as we can take volume. There can be change in length to original length, change in displacement, change in area to original area, or change in volume to original volume. Okay, but in this case we have tensile strain demo. It is defined as the ratio of change in length to original length. Okay, ስለዚህ ካሉት ስትሬኖች ልክ ስትረሱን ተከትሎ ስትሬኖችም አሉ። ቴንሳይል ስትረስ ቴንሳይል ስትሬንን ያስከትላል። ሺር ስትረስ ሺር ስትሬንን ያስከትላል። ፕሬሸር ደግሞ ቮልሜትሪክ ስትሬንን ያስከትላል። among that እዚህ ጋር የሆነ ሌንግዝ ኤል ኤግዘርት የተደረገ ስለሆነ change in length to original length is known as tensile strain. So tensile strain is symbolized by Greek letter epsilon. So change in length to original length. Keeping this in your mind, among the choice provided, which one is correct? ከተሰጡት አማራጭ ውስጥ የትኛው ነው ትክክል የሚለው ነው። ስለዚህ እርግጠኛ ነኝ እንደሰራችሁት it must be A. ለምን A የሚለው change in length is defined or termed as x ብሎታል። ምኑን ኤክስቴንሽኑ። ስለዚህ ኤክስን ለማን ለኦሪጂናል ሌንግዝ ስናካፍል የሚሰጠን ቴንሳይል ስትሬን ቾይስ ኤ ይሆናል ማለት ነው። እንደዚህ ከመለሳችሁ ትክክል ነው። ቀጥሉ። Question number 2. Which one of the following factors does not affect the moment of inertia of an object? Choice A, the axis about which the object is rotating. Choice B, the size of the objects. Choice C, the angular speed of the objects. Choice D, the mass of the objects. ተማሪዎቻችን አሁንም ሁለተኛውን ጥያቄ እንደሰራችሁት እርግጠኛ ነኝ። ሁለተኛው ጥያቄ የሚለው which one of the following factors do not affect moment of inertia? moment of inertia affect ሊያደርጉት የማይችሉት ፋክተሮች የትኞቹ ናቸው ይልና ቾይዙ ላይ የተደረደሩ አሉ። the axis of rotation of the object, this the size of the object, the angular speed or the mass. So among the given alternatives የትኛው ፋክተር አፌክት አያደርግም ነው። what does it mean by moment of inertia? ምንድነው moment of inertia የሚለው? just remind you back, it is the measure of distribution of mass about a given axis. Okay, you might have an axis if an object is in a state of rotation, and there will be an axis of rotation. About that axis of rotation there might be a distribution of mass. Usually the axis of rotation is through center, but that doesn't necessarily mean always. Okay, there might be axis of rotation at different places, so that the moment of inertia also varies depending on the axis of rotation, since the mass distribution itself varies among the distribution of the axis. So it is a measure of distribution of mass about a given axis. And mathematically, moment of inertia can be defined as the mass mr squared. But here you have to know that there are different factors depending on the particles, either rigid body systems. እዚህ ጋር ቁጥሮች ይኖራሉ፣ ፋክተሮች ይኖራሉ። ቁጥር ሊኖር ይችላል 1/2 1/12 2/5 and so on and so on. Despite the difference in geometry, ቁጥሩን ብንተወው generally we can define it as m times r squared. m is the mass of the object, whereas r is the distance between the axis of the axis of rotation and the particle itself. Actually, r can also be the radius of the object, or r can be defined as the distance between the axis and the object or the particle. Therefore, moment of inertia by itself can be categorized into two. በሁለት ልንከፍለው እንችላለን። The moment of inertia of particle systems and the moment of inertia of rigid body systems. So, for a particle system, suppose if you have a single particle, here you have the axis of rotation, and there will be a length L or a distance of d from the particle to the axis of rotation. You can take this as r, and this is mass m. So for a particle system, the moment of inertia is just given as mr squared without any additional factors in front of it. If you have several particles rotating about a given axis, suppose here you have the axis of rotation, you might have one particle at a distance of r1, mass 1. But this distance must be the perpendicular distance between the axis and to the particle. The minimum perpendicular distance. Actually, the minimum distance between a line and a point is the perpendicular distance. So you have one particle here, you might have another particle at different distance, call it m2 with r2. You might have another particle here with mass 3 and r3. So each particle have their own moment of inertia. You have to add all the moment of inertia of the particles to determine the moment of inertia of the system itself. Okay? So you have to use summation of I initialized from 1 up to n, mi's are i's, iteration. You can use this. Okay? But for a rigid body systems, the moment of inertia, it depends on the geometry. Suppose you might have a sphere, you might have a bar, cylinder, disc, hoop, and so on. Therefore, the moment of inertia of a sphere, as the axis is passing through the center is given mr squared, but we have a factor which is 2/5. And if you have a bar, a rigid bar here, a length L with length L and mass M. The moment of inertia, as the axis is through the center, as the axis passes through the center, it's given as 1/12 ml squared. Now look, what if the axis of rotation varies at different location? The moment of inertia will also vary depending on the location of the axis of rotation. Here we do have a principle known as parallel axis theorem. We have a theorem, parallel axis theorem. It tells you how to determine the moment of inertia as the axis of rotation is found at different position than the center. ከሴንተሩ ውጪ ሌላ ቦታ ላይ ቢገኝ እንዴት አድርገን ሞመንት ኦፍ ኢነርሻውን ማግኘት እንችላለን የሚለውን ሐሳብ ነው የሚገልጽልን። and the new moment of inertia can be given as the moment of inertia through center plus md squared, where d is the distance between the two axes በሁለቱ አክሲሶች meaning center of ማስ ላይ ባለው አክሲስ እና በአዲሱ አክሲስ መካከል ያለችዋን ዲስታንስ በመውሰድ አዲሱን ሞመንት ኦፍ ኢነርሺያ ማግኘት ይቻላል። ስለዚህ እስካሁን ካወራናቸው የትኞቹ ፋክተሮች አፌክት ያደርጉታል ሞመንት ኦፍ ኢነርሺያን፣ የትኞቹ ፋክተሮች ደግሞ አፌክት አያደርጉትም የሚለውን ለማየት እንሞክራለን። ቅድም እንዳየነው ምርጫው ላይ እንዳያችሁት የመጀመሪያው axis of rotation in which the object rotates, the size of the object, the angular speed or the mass, which are the factor or which factor is not affecting the moment of inertia. Is it the axis? Surely the axis affects moment of inertia. Moment of inertia affect ያደርጋል ምኑ አክሲሱ። ኦኬ ስለዚህ axis is not the factor that doesn't affect, that must affect or that affects the moment of inertia. መልስ ሊሆን አይችልም ማለት ነው ይሄ። ምክንያቱም እየመረጥን ያለው ነው ምንን ስለሆነ አፌክት የማያደርገውን ስላለ። ሳይዝ የሚለው አንድ ኦብጀክት ሳይዙን ጨመረ ካልን ኢትስ አሶሲኤትድ ዊዝ ራዲየስ፣ ከራዲየስ ጋር ይገናኛል። ሳይዙ እየጨመረ ከሄደ ራዲየስ እየጨመረ መሄዱ አይቀርም፣ ከቀነሰ ራዲየስ ይቀንሳል። ስለዚህ አፌክት አያደርገውም ወይ? ያደርገዋል። ስለዚህ እሱም መልስ ግን መሆን አይችልም። ዲን ብንመለከተው ሹርሊ የትኛውም የሞመንት ኦፍ ኢነርሺያ ፋክተሮችን ብናያቸው ወይም ኢኩዌሽኖችን ብናያቸው ማስ አለ ኤቭሪዌርስ ብናይ። ስለዚህ ማስ ኦልሶ አፌክትስ በት አንጉላር ቬሎሲቲ ኦሜጋ ሃዝ ኖ ሪሌሽን ዊዝ ዲ ሞመንት ኦፍ ኢነርሺያ። ከሞመንት ኦፍ ኢነርሺያ ጋር ምንም አይነት ሪሌሽን የለውም። ስለዚህ አፌክት የማያደርገው ፋክተር ማን ነው የሚሆነው? ቾይስ ሲ ኢዝ ዩር አንሰር። አይ ሆፕ እሱን እንደሰራችሁት እርግጠኛ ነኝ። እንቀጥላለን ማለት ነው ሶስተኛው